Hi guys, Aishi this side. Yes, that's right. It's not Aishi. It's a Bengali name, so A becomes O. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how I make my plump, fluffy, Bengali style omelette using only 6 basic Bengali household ingredients. So come along. Hey, hang on guys. How rude. You did introduce me. Hi, I'm Sushi, her twin sister, and I will be cooking a spicy, hot, vegan omelette for y'all today. That's right, she will show you how to murder an omelette. Better than murdering animals. Guys, I became vegan ever since our pet cat Delilah stepped into my life. I realized I would do anything in my capacity to protect her. Then why harm an unnamed animal just because they aren't mine? Isn't it, Aishi? Did you say something? Sorry, I had my earphones on. I couldn't hear you. I am not missing out on a thing, you guys. This vegan omelette that I'm gonna make for y'all today is oh so delicious. It'll make you forget them eggs. Trust me, loaded with taste and health. This omelette has such clever ingredients, it'll keep you fuller for longer. I'll show you how. For the vegan omelette, we'll need besan or gram flour, semolina or suji, chopped coriander about a teaspoon, 1 chopped chili, a handful of green spinach and an egg spoon of chopped ginger, chopped tomatoes and onion about a teaspoon each, tofu, soy milk about half a cup, our spices, chili powder, asafoetida or hing, black pepper, salt as per taste, turmeric powder, and this is a measuring cup, half a cup to measure the milk. Combine 2 tablespoons of gram flour with 1 tablespoon of semolina. Allergic to gluten, you may use powdered brown rice instead of semolina. Sprinkle in an egg spoon of turmeric powder, an egg spoon of chili powder, or maybe a little more if you like it spicy. The Indian tongue is to blame. An egg spoon of asafoetida or hing for the chatpata factor, or maybe a little more if you wanted more chatpata. Black pepper and salt as per taste. Our magical Indian spices will give you the much needed immunity to combat them viruses. Add in just a little bit of soy milk at first and mix with the batter. Make sure there are no lumps and then add in the rest and mix well. We want a smooth texture so that the final texture of the omelette is nice and fine. And this is the correct consistency of this batter. Soy milk is not just plant-based protein but also like a great option for the lactose intolerant. Add in a teaspoon of chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, about 1 green chili and 1 teaspoon of chopped coriander leaves, not much. I had sauteed some spinach and ginger before adding it to our batter to enhance the taste. I guess the batter is ready. Let's get cooking. We will start by adding some olive oil into a non-stick pan and transfer the mixture when the pan is hot, not too hot though. Spread out the mixture and the veggies in the mixture evenly. Add some tofu from the top, not too much though. Now we will add our Kia Thai noodle masala, a very versatile seasoning to spice up the vegan omelette. Spread the masala and the tofu across the omelette. Just blend it in with the omelette. And put the lid on and let it cook in the steam. So this Kia Thai noodle seasoning is a very versatile one. It tastes a lot like a tomato chili popcorn. So if you don't have the seasoning at home, you can use any similar tasting seasoning. That's not a problem. But seasoning just kind of spices it up. This is the reason why I call it spicy vegan omelette. Check from the sides. My omelette is ready to come out. So I'll start folding it in. Be very gentle. Wow, looks so crisp, yellow and plump. I love it. Now plate it up with some coriander or mint chutney. I'll show you how I made my chutney in a bit. This goes well with any Indian delicacy. Enjoy! For the coriander chutney, we will need a cup of fresh coriander leaves, 2 to 1 green chilies depending upon how spicy your chilies are, 2 teaspoons of finely chopped ginger, a teaspoon of cumin powder made by roasting cumin seeds and blending them at home, 2 to 3 teaspoons of badam or peanuts depending upon how creamy you like your chutney to be, half a lime's juice, black salt or kala namak. I prefer this to sea salt for the chatpata factor, you see. 2 teaspoons of brown sugar to balance the taste. Add in a stem of curry leaves for extra flavor. Last but not least, some water, just so that the chutney is not too thick. We are ready to blend. Ta-da! You can relish this coriander chutney with any Indian snack or Indian meal. That looks good. Here, let me try. Not bad, huh, Sushi? Actually, it's pretty awesome. Never expected a vegan omelette to taste this good. Honestly. So Aishi will make vegan omelettes henceforth? Don't push it. For my fluffy Bong omelette, all I need is, and Bong is an abbreviation for Bengali, 2 eggs cracked into a coffee mug. I prefer using a coffee mug over a bowl since I can whisk faster without the fear of the batter spilling over. And this swift whisking is what will lend my omelette the velvety smooth texture. 2 teaspoons of milk, which makes your omelette soft and fluffy and gives it that melt in the mouth feel even without the cheese. And one of the 2 star ingredients of my omelette. The other one being, of course, the super oil, which makes each and every Bengali dish come alive. Mustard oil. Add in a teaspoon of finely chopped onions, 1 chili, 1 green chili. This is really spicy, so I'm adding 1. You can add 2 as per taste. And a teaspoon of finely chopped fresh ginger. Now be generous with ginger because this is what will add the flavor to your omelette. USP of this omelette is that A, it uses very basic ingredients which you'll find in your kitchen at any given point of time, and B, it's so simple and easy to make, it hardly takes time, and it tastes so much better than a lot of your gourmet omelettes out there. I mean, seriously, omelette is like a simple joy of life. Why make it complicated? And vegan. Add some salt and pepper as per taste. And whisk it as fast as you can. And now I'm ready to battle it out with sushi. So let's get cooking. When the pan is hot, put in some mustard oil. Yes.
Don't make the pan too hot because remember, we don't want a barbecue smoked omelette. We want our omelette to be soft and fluffy. So just make it hot but not too hot.
Once the pan is hot, put in your batter. Cover with the lid and cook for exactly 3 minutes. When you lift the lid, get ready to be surprised, pleasantly of course. Start rolling in your omelette. Wow, I love this lemon yellow color with a slight tinge of brown. Plate it up. Enjoy it with some steaming hot rice and some ghee. That's how I love it. Do you see how plump, fat and soft it is, just as I promised?
I will be enjoying my plump, fluffy Bengali omelette with some steaming hot ghee rice and, of course, my green chilies. You can take the green chilies away from a bong, but you cannot take the bong away from her green chilies. Neither can you take these bongs away from the fishes, the meats and the eggs. So insensitive. Thankfully, I'm not like them in that manner. I'm an exception. I wish you would have been born as a fish, a meat or an egg in this lifetime. With all the bad karma you are accumulating in this life, you will surely be born as one of them in your next, and wait until they slaughter you. Now you know why I keep my earphones handy around here. I am not leaving my non-veg anytime soon, at least not during quarantine. This is my only source of joy.
What, killing animals?
Sushi! Hi guys, I do hope you liked this video and you will try out these recipes because I know you will love them. And after you've tried the recipes, do post it on Instagram on your stories and tag me at @Aishi Sarkar here and I shall reshare your stories. Also, do let me know in the comments below if you like the banter between Aishi and Sushi. Now, Sushi is a character I made up in my head. So that I can make more Aishi Sushi videos for y'all. So give it a thumbs up and you know the drill. Like, share and don't forget to subscribe.